Hello.
Oh, that was really loud.
Good evening.
Hello. Welcome back. It's me, Josh.
This is PJ talking.
Hey there, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm
Who?
sorry. You
Who
guys
are
are
you?
supposed to introduce me?
What?
Yeah,
Who are
I'm
you?
sorry. I'm very sorry.
Who was that?
Please, well,
All right, let's restart the podcast.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Do we clap sync?
Okay, let's start again.
All right, okay.
Let's try it again. Okay. 3,
2, 1.
Go.
Hello.
Wait, are we
3, 2, 1,
going on
go.
one or are we going on go?
Is there a beat after the 1?
We go 3, 2, 1, go.
And then we go.
And then we go.
After
okay.
the go.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
All
all
right.
get it.
Try that again.
All right.
2, 1,
go.
go.
Bulba.
Close enough.
Good enough for
Close
me.
enough. Hello, it's me, Josh.
It's me, PJ, your intrepid co-host.
Intrepid. Ooh.
And I'm Paul
And we've got a special man with us today.
to help us celebrate the third
Birth of
episode
Christ.
Whining. Yeah, the third birth of Christ.
Oh, I thought it was you told me it was the
Lucky-
third trimester.
You can't abort after that. Let me tell you what. If you
You-
try.
You can, but
Some people are really happy about it. Some people aren't.
It's like a hot button issue. Is that what we talk about?
Yeah,
here?
we talk about
That's what we
only the
talk about.
hottest, buttonest issues here.
Yeah.
Anyway, please welcome Zach Krell.
Hello.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
I'm fine. And yourself?
I'm doing pretty well.
Great.
Thanks for joining us
yeah.
today.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
That sounded so genuine. That was the most emotionless I've ever heard your voice sound. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us today.
Josh is known for that. When I asked him about opinions when I was getting glasses, I sent him a picture of myself in these glasses, and he just sent me back a Snapchat that said, indifferent.
Indifferent.
I mean, that's how I felt.
I mean, were they good glasses?
Did I not send you that picture?
I don't.
I imagine you would have gotten it. It seems like something Paul would have sent you, but I don't know. He sent it to me. I thought they looked pretty good.
Well, they're coming. I'm going to get them in about a week, guys.
But
Cool.
I think
You already
these
bought
glasses
them and
look
they're
good
going
on
to
me, so
arrive in a week, or
I
are you
might
going
not
to
be.
like buy them in a week?
No. I've
You
bought
purchased them already?
and I just got to go pick them up when they get here
Ooh.
at the
Well,
eye doctor.
Where'd you buy them from?
American Eye Care.
Nice.
Yeah.
American Eye Care, please sponsor this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Please
yes.
sponsor us. We're only a block away.
It's true. Plus, 2 of us have used your service. At least 2. I don't know about Josh and Zach. But Paul and I.
They've adjusted the glasses I'm wearing right now.
All right, 3 out of 4.
I've never been to an eye doctor in my life.
Do you want to try my glasses on, see if they do anything for you?
Yeah, let's do it.
While you do that, I'm going to pour some wine. It's a red rosé.
Whoa, there are colors in the world.
Please don't joke about being colorblind, because I'm actually colorblind,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
I'm pretty offended right now.
I'm sorry, sir.
Ooh.
Good sound effect there, Paul.
What a nice little noise there. What kind
I
of?
could hear it fine in the microphone, and then you move closer, I could hear it extra fine.
Who
great.
made this? Who made this rosé?
Ooh, you got a rosé.
This is a Livingston Cellars red rosé. It's got the year 1933 on it, but that's when they were established.
Ah, so
Okay.
it's
I
tricky.
don't think it's very old.
Oh.
Yeah.
And brand new wine is what I like. That's what everybody likes.
Wine is best when it's brand new.
You don't want any of that old, dusty stuff.
What?
Zach knows what I'm talking
I
about.
know.
Zach also brought a wine.
Yeah, I didn't realize you guys would supply me with wine, so I brought my own. Should I try to?
Yeah.
Paul, why do you keep saying theme song?
Paul keeps saying theme song.
Yeah, we played at the beginning. Wait, our theme song or just a theme
Which
song?
theme song?
Yeah, do we play that before it starts?
What?
The podcast?
Never mind.
The electron. Are you talking about the Scooby Doo theme? Because we've never played that. Traditionally, we don't do that on this podcast. What good sound effects here! Just hearing them all over the place. I also loved Paul yelling theme song. Just hear in the
Looking
back.
at me,
Theme song.
mouthing theme song. In the back. Well, the funny part is that I'm
Very
wearing
poor
headphones
mouthing, yeah.
and I can't hear him.
Well,
So he's
yeah, he
just
was actually
mouthing.
shouting it.
He was going pretty loud. Yeah.
What I was trying to say was I couldn't remember if we played the theme song after we introduced ourselves, and I thought maybe you just forgot.
Oh, no,
no.
I play it at the very... Have you not listened to any of the podcasts?
Of course I have.
No.
It plays at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then it fades into us talking,
Yeah.
and then it fades out into
To
the
a different
outro,
Man,
Or
classic,
a
classic
laugh track.
podcast.
or a laugh track, or maybe even some polka music if we have technical difficulties.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Livingston Cellars Red Rosé.
It's got a very aptly scent to it.
It smells like church wine, which is port, which is great.
Oh, don't be expecting
Oh.
that.
I'm not that's what it smells like
Should
though.
I be talking about mine?
Oh yes.
Or
Yeah,
should I-
Zach
Yeah,
is too
Zach's
good for
got
our
a-
Should
Zach's
rosé.
got a
I
different
did
wine.
not realize you guys were gonna supply me with wine.
What'd you bring?
We
What do you
started
got?
talking about it earlier, and then Paul was yelling in the background. So
Sorry.
we diverted our conversation.
I brought a 19 Crimes. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Describe the label for us.
Well, it's got a guy. It's kind of like an old photograph of a guy. He looks like a bad guy. I also assume that because 19 Crimes is apparently a reference to and it's some of the first the crimes that you could pull to get sent to Australia.
Oh,
So it's an Australian wine.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
It comes with
Crikey.
this little
You
fun
call
thing.
that a wine?
Yeah, crikey.
It's not a wine.
Comes with this
is a
fun thing
wine.
on the cork here. Each
Crocodile
cork tells you
Dundee.
one of the 19 things you could do. This one is stealing from furnished lodgings.
I see you've played 19 Crimes before.
All right, Paul. The way you're sitting is very it makes the wine thing, our shtick for this podcast, look very official. He's like crossing his. I realize listeners can't see because they're not viewers,
Yeah.
but he's
Paint
crossing
them a
his
picture
leg
with your words.
very not he doesn't have his ankle on his leg. He's crossing his leg the back of his knee on top of his knee, and also the way he was holding his wine glass was very
It's very dainty.
very dainty.
I would say is a good way
You
to
know
do
what?
it.
How about
Delicate.
we'll post a picture on our Twitter because we've
Oh,
got
there
a
you go.
Twitter.
Yeah.
And what is that handle?
That handle is @whining_podcast.
Okay.
No hyphen in that though.
No hyphen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if Twitter allows for. I don't think they allow for hyphens in the handle.
They allow for anything.
Do they?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know
made that
either.
up. Just
So
spelled-
anyway, yeah, we have a Twitter. If you haven't followed us already, go ahead and give us a follow. We post our podcast on there. In this case, there will also be a picture of Paul sitting. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe we'll tweet some jokes. No
We do.
guarantees.
Josh is
Oh,
in
you
charge
haven't
of the
taken
Twitter.
that picture yet.
No, I'm doing that right now. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and it's taken. Let's post this on
While they're
Twitter.
taking that picture, I just had a sip of this rosé.
It
Very
tastes
sweet.
like juice.
It's juice. Straight
Yeah.
up. This is
It's
I didn't try
It's-
some. I'll let you guys.
It's also got some like
You
carbonation
didn't
in
try-
there.
yeah.
I don't know about yours,
No, I
but
just
like
smelled it. I
No,
was trying
this
to
is
get a taste.
for sure carbonated. They're bubbles.
this is delicious. I
Mm-hmm. Well,
love
This
it.
is soda.
Well, you did
this is
put-
grape soda.
You did put a little bit of Sprite in your glass.
Oh yeah, that's how you have to cut it.
Right. It's a spritzer.
Yeah.
As my father always said.
When he would mix his Sprite with his wine.
That is very sweet.
Super sweet.
This is my favorite wine yet
I figured you would like
because
it.
I like juice. So I like this.
I just had a taste of 19 Crimes. 19 or 91?
19.
19. It's pretty good. Definitely a lot
May I have
more
a sip?
winey.
I like the glossy look of the bottle. I think that's why I get
Yeah,
bottle-
it's like a
okay.
matte finish. It's very
Yeah.
nice looking.
Well,
Yeah,
Josh
okay.
has also just been breathing on it a whole bunch. He just keeps going.
Oh, you're right.
Hey man, it's good label design.
Yeah.
The 19 Crimes, after having tasted the rosé and then the 19 Crimes, which is a Cabernet Sauvignon, it tastes like infinitely more bitter because of the rosé. I think I would like it normally, but right now, since I've just had a very sweet wine, it's like mixing weird in my mouth. Also, this is the first time I have not mixed my wine with chocolate during the podcast.
Well, I mean,
Let me get this right, though. It was white wine that you were mixing with chocolate, right?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Red wine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean that
And
doesn't
by
mean that
mixing,
you
I
won't.
dropped a Twix in my glass. That's what.
And you stir it around.
That's
stir it
what
around.
you use to stir the sugar into your wine.
It's a
with.
spritzer,
Yeah.
Like my father always said.
like Zach's father always said.
Yeah.
Bellkrell?
Yeah, Melvin.
Oh,
Melvin.
sorry,
Crow.
Melvin. Melkrell.
Yeah.
Melvin Krelvin.
No, he one time my father had me take a sip of something, and he was like, "You like that? It's a spritzer." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" And he's like, "I just mixed together some white wine with some margarita mix."
the the greatest spritzer of them all.
Oh, have you guys had wine? You guys have had wine coolers before, right?
Just once.
I have tried them.
Peach, like fuzzy navel, I think. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Fuzzy
remember.
navel.
I remember. I think
First thing I ever actually drank.
that was the first
wine
thing that I
spritzer?
ever
I-
drank.
as
and
a
I was
baby?
like 8
Yeah, I
years
came
old.
out of the womb, and my mother popped one of the little plastic nipples on one of the bottles and just.
Oh
There you
wow!
go.
I was 8, I think, when I tried it. My parents like, this kind of tastes like juice. You want to try it? Okay. I was like, oh, this is kind of sweet.
What?
And that was it.
Was it in
time-
like the smooth
It
bottle,
was.
not like a normal beer bottle where it has the neck and then like.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like Bartles and
It
James.
just
Yeah,
kinda
Bartles
goes
and James.
in.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only kind I've had too. Because one time I didn't know what I wanted to drink, and I was like, "Just pick something for me, Paul."
Well, your legs were broken, and I had taken him into the store into a wheelchair. But then the crotchety store owner said, "We don't serve people in wheelchairs here." And I said, "That's very backwards thinking, considering this is 2014." And then he's like, "Hey, take it up with my boss." And you know who his boss was?
Who?
It was actually Zach, and it was very weird that now he is on this podcast. I forgot about that when I started this story. Anyway, Zach kicked PJ out because he was in a wheelchair, and so PJ's like, "Get me something to drink, but I don't know what." Because he pushed him down a ramp in his wheelchair with no brakes on.
Well, that's his fault for not having brakes.
Well, he did.
What do you think? I can afford brakes?
I don't know.
We got a podcast with 4 listeners.
He had
Wait, there are 4 listeners?
Yeah,
right?
at this time.
what listeners and Josh don't know is before this,
Wait.
we were in a pretty kind of
is-
rough neighborhood, and PJ's wheelchair was. He left it for a second to stand up briefly to scratch his legs.
And then I came
Also,
back
I
and it was on
remember that.
cinder blocks.
Also-
exactly.
I remember that. It also had honky lips spray painted on the side.
Yeah, I do have honky lips though, so that's absolutely fair. Oh, so I drank like 2 of them, and like I couldn't like put my finger on what it tasted like, or put my mouth rather. They taste exactly like Gogurt, straight up. That's if you've had one recently and had a Gogurt, like they're the exact same thing.
I think they pair well together then.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'll be the next podcast. Gogurt
Yeah.
and wine coolers.
Gogurt and
Oh.
wine coolers.
Please, can we do that?
Yeah, sure.
If
as
somebody
long-
buys the Gogurt,
Yeah,
I'll bet
I'll bring my skateboard
There you go.
because Gogurt it's pretty cool.
could you put like a cool skate sound effect in here right
yeah.
right now?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I was picturing electric guitar.
That's what
that
you think
good?
a skate sound effect is?
Well, I mean, whenever you see somebody skateboarding, there's electric guitar music.
Yeah, it always stops as they're doing a kickflip and it pauses and then the guitar solo.
I should
Yeah.
just pull up a sound effects board. And then
Oh yeah, we should just have one.
I'm not gonna go directly into the soundboard though. I'm just gonna play it through a microphone.
Or why don't we just use our phones and just?
Oh, I got
ham horn.
I got that Keezy app.
Oh, I love ham horn. Just mostly because that lady just goes ham.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying at the end, but it sounds like alien language.
That's ham horn.
Ham horn, please sponsor us. I would love to be sponsored by ham horn.
It just burned off the top layer of my skin.
That was Shelby, our other roommate.
That's really funny.
Anyway, I just think we should. Zach, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to know?
Where were you born?
I was born in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. How was
For real?
It was all right. Yeah,
How did I not know this about you?
I don't actually know. I don't go around just like spouting off that I was born in Detroit. We didn't live there very long. My
How
father,
long did you live there?
we lived there so long that I was born and then we left.
Where did you leave to?
Well, we actually left to Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh, how long were you?
Florida, please.
Florida.
How long were you there?
Somebody's phone's
I would say probably 3 years. Wow. Yeah. Then
See
we.
any gators?
I've seen a few.
Ooh.
They're
Stuffed ones don't
they're
count.
all right. Oh, okay. Then I've seen absolutely none.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we moved back up to Billings, Montana.
Uh-huh.
Back up.
Well, I mean, my parents.
Back up your story here. How could you move back up if you've never lived there
Well,
before?
all right. So my parents are from there.
Oh,
Does that make
Annabelle.
sense?
Billing and
Oh,
Yeah,
you know your
Annabelle
parents
Krell.
and I have that in common.
Names?
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't
my
know
name
what
is
you said.
Annabelle Bill Krell.
Mel Krell. I was mistaken earlier.
yeah. Annamel.
I don't think you
if
were.
you're in a
I
real
know the
hurry.
Krells very well. They're quite swell, and
Kind of a hard sell.
yeah, I fell into that one. Ah,
Yes.
stop yelling.
Yeah. So then I lived in Billings for a majority of my life.
Have you ever been to West Virginia?
Almost Heaven.
What?
That's in
Soggy
that song, right?
Mountain,
Almost
I've
Heaven.
never heard that.
West Virginia.
something
Country
no.
Road.
Oh.
But we
Take
can't sing anymore. We're gonna have to pay for it if we sing.
Oh,
Take
yeah,
me
I have heard that.
Slow
There we go.
back
yeah.
to the place where I unstrung. There we go.
But to answer your question, no, I've never been to Almost Heaven,
Okay.
West Virginia.
Let's plan a trip there.
Okay. Have you?
No, I'd like to.
I've seen a documentary about. Would you really? West Virginia.
I was driving home from work today, and I thought
From
I
West
would-
Virginia.
Yeah,
Or I guess from Virginia, and you just went through West Virginia.
yeah. And I was thinking, I kind of want to collect state spoons.
I always liked those magnets
Jeez.
of like the state, and you could just put them together
Oh,
to
yeah.
form the United States.
That'd be cool.
I really want to. On this podcast, I talk about podcasts I want to start a lot. I really want to do a 50 states podcast where I go to all 50 states.
Yeah. Would you record in that state?
Yeah, and then just talk about how accommodating the locals were and how
Oh, that'd be
cool
pretty
it
cool.
was. Yeah. Stay a week in each state. Take me a year to
A
do.
whole week? It's a long time, dude.
Where would
I
you
would have-
go? Would you go like in the extra 2 weeks? Would you go to like Guam or other U.S. territories that aren't
Yeah.
states, like maybe Puerto Rico?
I might have to use that for travel to Alaska and Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Because you would take a boat.
yeah. when you hop on you
No planes.
take a dog sled.
Oh, that'd be cool actually. Don't use planes. Take a boat to Hawaii. Do they have boats to Hawaii?
No, Zach thinks you should take a dog sled.
You could charter one.
Oh,
Oh,
take a
that'd
dog
be
sled to
cool.
Hawaii.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Great idea.
They've got those interstate
They've got
highways.
they've got those Jesus dogs too, just running on water.
Yeah, they hydroplane.
They've bred those, running so fast.
Gotta go fast. They're also Sonic.
Oh,
Oh, do you think they look like those greyhounds though? Greyhounds
Buses?
kind of weird. Yeah, yeah. Are those?
Oh,
those
yeah,
buses?
the super tall dogs.
Oh, yeah. But what really gets
Like-
me is when they got long hair. So
Yeah, no, that's a different dog.
gives me the willies.
The things that look like greyhounds with long hair are Airedales,
Oh,
and they're disgusting looking. Let's look up an Airedale.
Airedale.
Not to be confused with Air Bud.
Yeah.
Or
Everyone's
Air-
famous.
a handsome dog.
Yeah.
To be sure.
Oh no, I'm not thinking Airedale. I'm thinking of another creepy.
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. Its
Airedale
name.
just sounds like
Creepy.
one man's individual airline.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fly Airedale today.
You can fly Airedale.
All right. I looked up creepy long hair greyhound, and
what do you got?
some disgusting looking dogs.
We should tweet pictures of these dogs as well.
Oh, they're disgusting. Oh, look at this one. It looks like Phil Spector when he's got his wig on during his
Oh,
court
I don't
case.
like that dog. That looks like a ghost dog.
You should guys.
I
Should
don't.
take a
I
look at
don't
this.
like this dog at all. Ugh.
What PJ is describing is very accurate. It definitely just looks like a dog wearing a wig.
Yeah.
But it's an actual
It's
dog.
probably not wearing a wig.
I would doubt it.
It's hard to say that dogs have come a long way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dogs like wearing wigs.
Ooh, getting that sound effect, baby.
Keep talking so that you can't hear it that
Yeah.
much.
I think it's funny that you can hear. What you guys want to hear the soundboard I pulled up?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a Yo Mama soundboard.
Ooh.
You can pick stupid 1 through 12, ugly 1 through 9, fat 1 through 8, old there are 2 of, poor there are 2 of, short there are 3 of, insults 2. You know, I'm just gonna go for hairy number 3. All right, this is not working.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Does stupid 8 make any noises?
Let's find out. No, it
Zach
does
is
not.
so stupid that he thought the soundboard would work on the second try.
Oh, let's go to the epic trolling soundboard.
Are
So-
any of these gonna work?
I highly doubt it.
All right, that's fine. Oh, it's got that troll face.
Gay 2.
Brute.
All right,
Booty.
none of these are working. All right, screw
Gay
that.
2.
Booty. Why have we
that
never...
famous Shakespeare line?
Well, the famous Shakespeare pornos spoof.
Yeah.
Yeah, parody.
Parody. Yeah.
Julius sees her
Caesar.
naked.
Sees her. Oh, that was pretty good.
There's I don't know any other characters besides Brutus and Julius Caesar.
I was going to say sees her. He barely knows her. But yours is much better.
I really hope that his name would be sees her naked. That's like the most tame thing in a porn. You'd be like Caesar wide open. End of it.
Ew, gross.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I mean, no, it's an old school
Dripping.
porn.
Bleep that out.
No, it's an old school porno. It's not one of those like new ones that just like tells you everything that happens right in the title there. It's like
There's a lot of
it's like Debbie
exposition.
Does Dallas, you know?
Sure, I do.
No.
Tell us the plot.
I don't know the plot. It's
Oh.
just
So there's a lot of
Come on,
exposition.
The internet's been down. We haven't been able to, watch movies. Wink, if you know what I'm saying, for at least a
Like
week.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah, Suicide.
what is this?
Squad.
Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Oh, you said it.
Is that a line in the movie?
Yeah. I'd like to welcome Skeletor to the podcast.
Hey man!
Oh, I saw a guy dressed up as Skeletor this weekend. I don't know why. The convention didn't really call for
I forgot you went to convention, and I was like, why?
Were there a
Halloween's,
lot of people?
upcoming.
Dressed up.
There is a good amount of people dressed up. So this last weekend, I went to Portland, Oregon for the Portland Retro Gaming
Not Portland,
Expo.
Maine?
No, I should go to Portland, Maine, though. But anyway, check out the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It was really cool. I really want a pinball machine now. God, those are so fun. No, what? Don't laugh at me.
And just okay.
Yeah.
If you could have yours be movie themed, what movie would you pick?
Ooh, this is
Pacific
good.
Rim,
What two main characters would you like to be the stars of this pinball machine?
Pacific and Rim.
Danger Gypsy, and
Is that a real character, or are you messing with it?
Or
Have you
Gypsy
not seen the
Danger.
film?
No.
No,
Gypsy Danger, and probably
Chris Pratt's character.
no. Is he in that?
I don't know.
No, he's not in that.
Chris Benoit's character.
Chris Benoit.
He was in that.
And I want two characters. I want Gypsy Danger and what's his name? Idris Elba. How do you say his name?
Idris.
Idris Elba.
Oh, is it?
Him?
I always
yes.
thought it was Idris.
I think you're right.
Mr. Elbow, whatever.
Yeah.
He was in The Office.
But to answer your question, yes, there were a good number of people dressed up. Most of the costumes were not that good.
Who are
there
you
were-
dressed as?
I was dressed as me.
Ooh.
Oh, the Austin Powers, fuck me.
Yeah.
Fook
Yeah.
me, that character.
Fook me,
Yeah,
fook
that-
me,
that-
One of the
That's
two Asian
The
twins.
classic joke.
Did you have a fook?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Who was your fook?
Well, I mean, that just means luck, so. Of course, I always have luck.
I hear you met
Idris Elba.
I was gonna say Ego Raptor or Pro Jared.
I met
don't
Pro
know
Jared.
the difference.
I bet he
Totally.
wishes he met Ego Raptor.
I would love to meet Ego Raptor, but I met Pro Jared, and he is really cool.
Was he grumpy?
Hmm?
Was he grumpy?
A little bit.
Is he part of the Game Grumps?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. But
Otherwise, he would have
the
been
other one
grumpy.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a.
He's
I thought it
shorter
was
than I
on
thought
one.
he'd
I don't
be.
know.
I thought he'd be taller.
Hey, just like
In
Kurt
Escape from
Russell.
LA.
Oh, but
or
but
Roadhouse. There
I
you
met
go.
Or Star Wars with the Stormtroopers.
I met Satchel Drapes,
Whoa.
and that was
People should
probably
be taller.
the best moment of my life so far. Was meeting him.
I don't know who that is.
He is a New York-based graphic designer, and he does a lot of really cool stuff. And he also makes really well put together and beautiful video essays on YouTube.
So you genuinely think that was probably the best moment in your life?
Yeah, I got to meet him, and I got to say thank you for being
A friend.
really good.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that
Let
too.
me be myself.
And I got a picture with him, and it's so great.
All right.
Oh,
now let's
so-
go around to say everybody's favorite moment of their lives.
Yeah, everyone.
Paul?
Well, before that, I'll do that in a second.
Thus far, though.
But I can't see a future moment
No.
that hasn't happened to
No.
me.
No.
But I think will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, why not? I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm looking at this wine bottle. I'm not entirely sure there's alcohol in it. Mostly because I've had a couple glasses now and I feel fine, which doesn't usually happen.
Well, you're an
in wine.
alcoholic, so you've got amazing tolerance.
That may have something to do with it. Anyway, best moment of my life was probably one time I was just like 12 and there was $1
Oh.
and I found it on the ground.
Yeah.
I got it.
Shit.
Ooh.
Close second was one time I bought some candy cigarettes and I put one in my mouth and my mom was just about to pick me up. And so I put one in my mouth and I got in the car and I looked at her and I was like, "Oh, hey, Mom." She's like, "You bought some candy cigarettes, huh?"
Right.
Oh, is that
Good
it?
one.
Oh, it's your turn, Zach.
Oh yeah, okay. So I would say it was years ago. I was maybe I want to say 10.
28.
Yes. I want to say 10 at the oldest. My family and we were shopping at Old Navy, I think for back to school supplies, or I mean clothing,
You
excuse
guys
me.
have the worst memories.
Well, see, my memory involves me scrimping enough change together from the floor of that Old Navy to get a bouncy ball from their machine.
Every time I go to Old Navy, I buy a bouncy ball. I have like 14 of them downstairs. I don't know what to do with them.
You bounce them.
Yeah, at the same time.
What?
Do you ever try to sell them to kids as jawbreakers?
I should. I'd make bank. I
But,
could
like,
sell
tell
them
'em
for 26 cents.
The outside is like purposefully bad, so you have to suck on it for a while to get it to taste really good.
I
and
could
it
kill so
also
many
gets
kids.
You high.
I'll sell it to 14-year-olds who are still into bouncy balls but also want to do drugs.
Yeah, jawbreakers, drugs, and bouncy balls. The story of any 14-year-old.
The trifecta.
That's an NWA album, I think.
Yeah, I know. I was quoting it.
You're quoting it.
Ed and Eddie liked jawbreakers.
They did. They were always trying to scam some
Yeah.
money up to buy a jawbreaker.
I never liked jawbreakers.
I always thought they were gumballs, and then I was sad when they weren't.
Because you broke your jaw.
Did you break your teeth on them?
Yeah, that's why I don't have any teeth.
That
And
makes
this-
sense.
Metal grill.
I thought you just were really big in the hip-hop industry.
Yeah, I thought that you
Well, I
really
am.
liked that Nelly song, Grills.
Oh, I thought that was about barbecuing.
What's your greatest memory? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh yeah, I forgot we were talking about that. Probably the Josh Ritter concert this summer because I was like drinking my favorite beer, pretty drunk off it, with my girlfriend, and Josh Ritter was playing, and it was the greatest.
Wow.
Yeah, we
about
all
that?
have lame lives, is what we're learning.
If you guys could meet any B-list celebrity, who do you think you would like to meet?
Kathy Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Paul?
Probably Angela Lansbury. She's still alive?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. Let's look it up. I do love Murder, She Wrote. That's not even a joke.
I would love to meet. I want to meet. It's more than just one person. Never mind. I'll stick with Angela Lansbury.
What was your?
I was gonna say the cast of Diagnosis Murder.
Oh, that's fair.
As
I
a
like-
child, that was my favorite TV show.
I'd like to
Jesus
change my
Christ.
answer to PewDiePie. I'd like to meet PewDiePie.
Actually,
I'd like to meet him.
she's 91 and still alive.
Good for her. Angela Lansbury, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
Come on the podcast. Sponsor us. Murder, She Wrote. Brought to you by Whining Podcast. Oh. Flip that around.
We're not sponsoring anybody. We don't
Wait,
have
are
money.
we sponsoring the comeback for Murder, She Wrote?
Yeah, the reboot with
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
Ooh.
Oh, if they were gonna reboot Murder She Wrote, who
Oh,
would you
who would I
want
want
to
on it?
play Angela Lansbury's
Andy
character?
Richter.
Yes. I'm going to stick with that answer.
But in like a wig or
Or-
just as Andy Richter? Like he still hosts, like co-hosts Conan and everything.
But he's barely got time for this.
Yeah, but like people get murdered around the studio all the time. I would love that show if it was like about actual
If it was,
like Conan's
actu-
TV show. Andy Richter solves murder crimes that happen on
That
the TV
happened
show.
on the Warner Brothers lot.
Yeah,
That would be-
specifically in their studio.
Oh, just their little.
Well, I mean, for the first season, and then they branch out after that because there's only so much you can ride in one studio.
That's fair.
Yeah, also they get more money in the second season
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
the first season's so good.
it's like what's that really good show that everybody liked? Baby Bob on CBS.
What?
Baby Bob.
That was a joke because it was a really bad TV show.
I didn't know it was a real show.
It's about a talking baby. Have you seen those Quiznos commercials where there's the baby that talks?
No.
Are those Quiznos? I thought those were.
Are you thinking of Alan
E-Trade.
McBeal?
No,
And that baby
Are you talking
dances?
about DreamWorks' new movie, Boss Baby?
no, I am talking about. Okay, there was a
Oh.
CBS sitcom called Baby Bob about a talking baby.
Yeah.
DreamWorks' new film is also about a talking baby.
It had
Voiced by Alec
it had
Baldwin.
Elliot Gould on it. Baby Bob did. Sorry, I'm just looking it up. Why did he sink to that level? He was in The Godfather.
That sounds like a terrible idea for a show.
It was.
Yeah.
Did it finish its first season?
It made it to 2 seasons.
No, it
Whoa.
didn't.
Yes,
What?
it did.
It says one season.
It says they did a second season that was very short.
Oh,
I was looking at it the other day.
oh, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I read it
Okay.
wrong.
All right, and then.
I may or may not have been going through TV Guide's 50 worst TV shows of all time the other day.
Was Herman's Head one of them?
I kind of got distracted by Baby Bob, if I'm being honest. So I got to like the second one.
Oh,
Oh man, when I
That's
was
52 of them.
when I was a kid, TV Guide was just like it was just a really mysterious, like, I don't know. Is it a magazine? It's not really a magazine, is it?
It just shows you. I mean, they do interviews and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know because I didn't have cable, so like I just kind of always knew what was on TV. What?
I thought you were like going through the TV guide. Were you? Did you like look through the
I would
TV
look
guide
at
and
the
just
TV guide
wish
and
you
just
had
look
cable?
at TV shows that I couldn't watch. I'm like, that sounds like
Just
an
look at
interesting TV show.
Look
That's
at the
on
name
Discovery at
description.
7 o'clock at night. I can't watch that. And I would just flip through TV guide and like, look at all these TV shows I can't watch. This
Boy, I wish I
sucks.
could watch cartoons.
I really did. I would just like thumb through like Cartoon Network. What's playing? There's that Ed and Eddie. I wish I could watch that.
Too bad Jeopardy's on.
Oh, I love Jeopardy.
Jeopardy's great.
Dude, every night on CBS at 6 o'clock, right before Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, but then The Simpsons was on Fox at the same time, so I just
No,
watched The
oh,
Simpsons.
not for me. It was on. So for me, I would go home from school, and it
Yeah,
would-
let's talk about this because I
This
have a
programming.
similar.
Okay, so what I would do is, and this was up until I'd say like 8th grade. I would go home from school, and I would get home, and it would be right like 3:45, 4 o'clock. Turn on PBS. I would watch Arthur, and then right after Arthur, it would be
Fetch with Rough Ruffman.
Well, it was that for a while. No, yeah, it was some combination of Arthur, Fetch, or Cyber Chase, and then at one point it was also Zoom. That was on until like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then it would be Jeopardy, and then Wheel of Fortune, and then primetime TV on ABC, and I would just watch that. That was my life for a long time.
Zach, your thing?
Well, yeah, I would get home from school. It was around like 3:15, 3:30, and I would always catch the last like few minutes of Cyber Chase on PBS.
Yeah.
Then I believe next up was Arthur,
Yeah, I think Cyber Chase was on
and
before
then
Arthur.
I remember for most of it, the show after Arthur was like,
Fetch with Rough Ruffman.
oh, I was thinking like that Postcards from Buster.
Oh, I remember
Spin-off
that
they
show.
did.
Yeah, when I was way
Yeah.
younger. That
Also,
was on.
the like Liberty Kids.
Liberty's Kids.
Oh, Liberty's
that
Kids.
Was so,
That
so
was
good.
I thought that show was really boring, if I'm being honest.
Oh, really? I liked
always
it.
watched it, and then like I would just like sit there, and then George Washington would come on the screen, and he'd be like, "We'll fight the war,
Do some liberty, kids.
but I wish we were not at war." And I feel like it would just like look at his face for like way too long. Like it'd be
Well,
a
that's
full
because
minute.
it froze because PBS is not the greatest
Yeah,
station.
it's slowly
Yeah,
going
it's free,
under.
so.
And then there was that little French kid who I didn't know if it was a
Henri.
boy or a girl.
I still
I was
to this
also
day
really
don't know.
confused.
Ben Franklin, right?
Yeah.
I also thought the British girl was cute when I was a kid.
Do you mean Henri?
Yeah.
No, that's the French kid.
The French,
French.
person.
Yeah. Which I guess it doesn't matter, but as a kid it was very...
That's like when I learned that Blue was a girl on Blue's Clues. It blew my fucking mind.
Oh,
that,
Joke of the week.
that I didn't.
oh,
That-
put in the Prices Right theme song right there. You made that little revelation.
I didn't mean that to be a pun, and this is one of the few times when I'm gonna say no pun intended where I actually mean it, because everybody else just says it when they make a dope ass pun that they want you to recognize.
Here's the thing
That-
about that show. How do salt and pepper have paprika as a kid?
You ever mix salt and pepper? That's what
That's what
paprika,
paprika is.
Is it?
No.
It's just salt mixed with pepper.
I thought that was just salt and pepper.
Well,
Well-
how are they talking?
We're not talking.
Because they're cartoons, PJ.
And that's how they have a baby. How did cat dog be a thing?
Because it's a cartoon.
Lots of genetic experimentation.
Yeah. A lot of really unethical testing went on.
I
Immoral.
thought that a cat and a dog just had sex, and that's how it happened.
I mean, I believe in the theme song it says that their mother was a green-eyed toad or something,
What?
or a three-eyed frog.
Okay, let's go through it.
Cat,
Cat, dog.
cat, dog.
Dog.
Their mother
was
was
a
a
green-eyed
green-eyed toad, frog. Cat, dog.
Cat, dog.
The
Their
dad
father
was
was
a
a-
scientist.
One fine day with a wolf and a bird, before a baby was born and it caused a little stir. No blue buzzard, no three-eyed frog, just feline cane. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Now,
it
little
doesn't say
cat
that
dog.
that's at their parents. I lied.
I never watched that show. I did eat the cheese nips, although, of cat dog. They had,
I'm sorry that you had cheese nips instead of Cheez-Its as a kid.
yeah, well, they weren't branded as cat dog and other Nickelodeon favorites such as Hey Arnold.
They've got Star Wars on
That
them right
football head.
Why are you being so mean to Hey Arnold? Oh, I get it.
He bullied me as a kid.
Yeah, I was remembering you telling me that.
Yeah.
now. Would you like to know what happened in the news a year ago today?
Is this
Yeah,
the
let's go to
segment?
that segment.
Is this the segment we have now?
And
Here we go.
A year ago today in the news, there was an earthquake somewhere. Sorry, my phone won't unlock. I had the news. I pulled it up earlier even. That's YouTube. I don't want that. Oh,
You've got a whole laptop in front of you. Using your phone.
yeah, but I had it. The last thing I googled was Simpsons abortions for all. It's a weird thing to have googled. Aha. Okay. I also googled kilogram of opium. I don't know why.
Was it because of that John Oliver special about opiates?
No.
No.
Was that recent?
Yeah, that was Sundays.
Oh.
John Oliver.
I think I was just curious as to how they make opium and why that's not still a thing.
It is still.
It is still a thing.
People just do heroin now if they're going to do any sort of
Or any
opiate.
other kind of painkiller. That's all an opiate.
That's but it's not. I mean, like straight up, they're not like smoking opium like old
Oh.
Chinese opium dens.
Don't they do it in the Middle East still?
I mean, why isn't it a thing in the United States anymore? Yeah. Anyway, powerful earthquake shakes Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India.
That's a pretty big earthquake.
Yeah, 7.5 magnitude earthquake. Yeah, 7.5 is pretty big. Hit Monday in northern Afghanistan with tremors felt in cities across the country and in Pakistan and India. At least, this is a new one.
Well, you heard it here first. Earthquake.
Yep.
1 year ago.
Earthquake a year ago. We do that in case somebody's listening, and then it's like a spooky movie where like a goat like a year ago today this happened. And then
Well,
they're
like that movie, The Lake House or whatever, where
That was
lady is-
3 years ago, and it was a magic mailbox. Have you even
Okay.
seen the movie?
No. Is it good?
Never seen it.
Oh.
Oh, I would love to watch that movie with you folks.
With us, folks?
Sorry, I mean I was thinking about my parents.
He's looking out the window.
Yeah,
There are some
my
people
parents
out there.
are outside. Your mom and dad.
Hi, Paul.
Do you guys want some wine?
No, thank you.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night, Paul.
Good night. Nice people, my parents.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. Paul has parents.
I am not an orphan.
This
I
just
will go on record.
Not a test tube baby.
I think I was calling you an orphan earlier.
Yeah, PJ was calling me an orphan earlier, and this is proof
Little orphan Paul.
that I'm not an orphan.
He's not an orphan.
That's his parents saying that, so it's got to be true.
Yeah, they came back just to say thank you, mom and dad.
You're welcome, Paul. Have a good night.
Give them kisses.
I thought they were outside the window.
I
Did
blew
you
them
kiss the
kisses.
window? Was it like in prison when they like put their hand up? Once they just
And then I kissed their
them?
hands.
Yeah.
That's why they left. They thought it was weird.
It is weird. I had a dog lick the webbing of my fingers earlier. I felt really uncomfortable about it.
Ew, that's pretty gross.
There's a dog on my bus today. I was real happy about it.
Why is there a dog on your bus?
Because apparently,
Have we talked about that you're a school bus driver on this?
I think it was mentioned one time
Probably
in
mentioned
passing.
it, yeah.
But so this lady likes to say bye to her kids, and the dog just hopped on the bus, and she was like, "The old bus driver was okay with this." And I was like, "I'm okay with it too. This is a cute little dog." That's about it. I was just psyched that there was a dog on my bus. What if I got to be a dog bus driver? Is that a job?
It is.
Yeah, no, actually, there's a company in town that will take dogs on like hikes and stuff,
Yeah,
and they
there's
take
two-
them out in like a big bus.
There's like two actually. Cause
Oh,
I've seen
you know
two
what?
different buses.
I passed that bus a lot, and I'm like, they're driving a little bus too.
Yeah, and they've got dogs in theirs.
That's cooler than special kids.
This just in.
This just in, dogs cooler than special kids,
This just in. PJ hates special kids.
and loves dogs.
Okay, so you hate Special Kids, but how do you feel about Special K?
I was gonna ask that same thing.
I prefer Smart Start Healthy Heart.
Okay.
Okay.
It's my favorite cereal.
I like grape nuts.
Really?
Why?
I've never met a single person say that. Can you say why? Yeah, I'm just
That's like-
genuinely
No,
curious.
it's just like it's just nice and crunchy.
We have another friend whose favorite cereal is Cracklin' Oat Bran.
What? Wait,
Oh
what?
my gosh. So one of my first roommates.
Yeah.
One of my first roommates, Sean Foster. Shout out to Sean Foster here.
Shane Fester.
We don't name drop on
Shane
this podcast.
Fester.
I'm sorry.
Australia's roommate.
Yep. So apparently he would eat that when we would because this was back
Pussy?
when we lived in the dorms. Yes, crackling oat bran, whatever. The little circles. Yeah.
Yeah, they look like dog food.
Yeah. So he would eat it at the food place in Bozeman. And one time he told me, like, I really like this cereal. And I asked him why, because it's a weird cereal to like.
The weirdest
He was
cereal.
like,
to
because
like.
when I was a kid, my mother would put some in a bowl, put some milk in it, put it on the ground, and my brother and I would eat it like cats.
Do you only live with people named Sean? Is that your thing?
Yeah, it's my thing.
Tell us about your other roommate, Sean McCormick.
Oh, Sean McCormick. He is the heir to the Spice, the McCormick Spice
What?
Foundation.
What? He's next in line. He's next in line for that fortune.
Does he get to come up with the recipes?
He knows them.
What do they put in oregano?
I tell you, it's mostly weed.
Oh.
Do you think they ever do that? Do you think they ever like mix up the like spices? Like so
At
instead
the,
of
the
like
weed
crushed
and
spice-
oregano factory. Like, oh gosh, I got the 2 handfuls of the green stuff, but I don't remember what jar I was supposed to put them in.
Duh, I'll just put them in the whichever one I think.
I was thinking like if they took like crushed up like basil and like just never mind, fuck it. I don't like that. I don't like you guys.
Did you mean actual spices? I'm sorry we jumped on you. Because that could legitimately be a problem for somebody who's just starting out. And they're like, oh, this is what basil tastes like. And then everybody else knows that's not what basil tastes like. That's oregano, you idiot.
Well, we all know at
You
the
silly
spice
goose.
at the spice factories, they have to taste it and then they grab the handful. and then
Spice
put it
Factory
in
would
the
be a
right-
good band name.
in the right
Oh, that is a
jar.
good band name.
Spice is a drug in the Star Wars universe.
I think spice is also just slang for a drug. I don't know which one though.
I mean, there was that stuff, the fake weed stuff that was spice.
Oh yeah,
Oregano.
No, it was stuff
yeah. It's
that
like
my mom
it's like
used to
synthetic.
smoke. Yeah,
It's like synthetic marijuana.
apparently it would get you high, but
That
it was
just sounds
also
awful.
awful for you.
Yeah,
Well,
it
yeah,
just,
it's
And it was like
wrecks your
completely
system.
legal, so
Oh.
you could buy it at like tobacco shops. My mom used to smoke it. When shout out to my mom. When she was she's a nurse now, but
PJ
now she
Senior.
lives in Colorado, so she can just smoke weed. But it
Every
was
day?
like just what?
Every day.
I don't know. You could ask her. I'll call her right now.
PJ Senior, would you like to let us know if you smoke weed every day?
Smoke weed every day.
There we go. That's our
Heard
answer.
it here first, folks.
Hey, you guys going to the Snoop Dogg concert?
No.
I would, but I don't want to pay that much.
How much are tickets? I haven't looked.
Like $40.
$40.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
It's gonna be Snoopy the dog.
Oh, if it's that. If it's
Yeah,
that
from
one, I'll do it.
Peanuts.
He doesn't speak.
I have a bad experience with seeing Snoopy live.
Tell us that story.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Woodstock? I like Woodstock.
I like
The
Woodstock.
little bird. Anyway, sorry.
I'm talking about the event.
Oh, I like the little
I
bird.
prefer Woodstock '99, where there was a huge riot and people died, and they lit shit on fire.
You know, Otto, the bus driver from The Simpsons, was there,
I'm a bus driver.
and he was on fire, and that's how he met a girl that he was going to marry, who then Marge thought she was going to be a homewrecker.
We all know quite a bit about The Simpsons. I think Zach might know the most. He's got a Simpsons tattoo.
He does. Oh, Zach, do you know about Simpson Wave?
Yes.
Yeah, I just found.
Oh,
I
yeah.
recently found out about Simpson Wave, and that's pretty cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it. Do you guys know what Simpson Wave
I
is?
have
Shout
no
out to
idea.
Simpson Wave.
Wait, what?
I have no idea what that is.
So Simpson Wave is this weird thing on the internet where you take like 19. Well, it's not music from the 1980s, but it's like fusion music and like electro trance music, and you have that playing in the background, and all the video is old clips of Simpsons episodes with like a VHS filter put on it, and all the colors are really strange, and it's pretty cool.
I looked up a video.
Of Simpson Wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird stuff, and it's pretty cool. For any of you that are interested in what Simpson Wave is, there's a link to it. We'll put a link down there.
Josh put a link down there.
I'll put a link. You can click on it. But Simpson Wave's pretty cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
Well,
Anything else to talk about?
anything else we got to talk about?
I
or
like
wanna
this
talk
wine
about?
a lot.
I thought you would. It's this is a red rosé, probably 2016.
I would assume.
Yeah.
The best year for wine.
I
Yeah,
think.
it's very sweet.
Yeah,
A little bit carbonated.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
Speaking of wine, you guys remember that like YouTube video that was really popular a while ago, where that lady was she was smashing grapes. She, like,
Smashing lady?
fell- Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best noise.
Ooh, turn it off. Ooh.
You even clip the mic like she does.
If that lady is listening, come on the podcast.
Yeah, we'd like to speak.
Grapes stomping lady.
Also,
You got
every time I say that joke, I realize that it's a joke. We stole that from Gilmore Guys
Oh, we totally did.
when they would say any celebrity,
Yeah.
and then they'd be like, "Come on the show, we'd love to."
A lot of
I-
the time, it was people that they were insulting.
Yep.
I think a lot of people do that though, because I listen to a lot of podcasts. Like, hey, you should come on this podcast, and so we can just,
Given they
Talk
stole a
about
lot
you.
of stuff from other podcasts too.
Gilmore Guys, we'd love to have you on the show.
Gilmore, we'd love it. Demi Adejuwibe and Kevin something or other.
Oh, Kevin Porter.
Porter, come on the show.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd like to have Cox and Crendor on this show. That'd be fun.
We're not gay.
I am.
Oh, I forgot Josh was gay.
Can't take it back now.
I'm
What
gonna
did you say?
edit that
You
out.
are.
You heard it here first.
All right.
Well, Zach, do you have anything you want to plug coming up?
It's our plug segment.
Well, if you have a chance to catch the first 3 minutes of the University of Montana School of Theater and Dance's production of Dracula, I recommend it because my projection, it looks pretty good. When they call
Just the first 3 minutes.
the cue correctly,
Josh.
Sorry, I was on my phone.
it's one cue, Josh.
Hey, man, you should have it memorized by now. You should just know when to go.
Just leave after the first 3 minutes because the rest is kind of garbage.
Just like every play.
Yeah, every play in the known universe.
Garbage.
Mhm.
Anything else? You got Twitter,
Got a place
Instagram?
we can find you
Oh,
on the
yeah.
internet.
Do you have an Instagram? Yeah, I saw pictures.
Do you have
they
a
posted.
Twitter? Do I follow you on Twitter?
I follow him on Twitter.
He has a Twitter. I didn't even know Zach had a Twitter.
I have two, actually. One is the Twitter for Garfield Show, which is a podcast that will never be,
Oh, no.
unfortunately.
Why?
Merge it with this one.
Because Jake had to leave.
Well, I mean, somebody else who loves Garfield as much as you do. Paul.
Me. I love Garfield.
We talking Garfield right now?
I would love to talk Garfield with you.
Talking
Hey,
Garfield.
my last Twitter.
I'm here to say it. So I'm at Krellzach. That's Krell. Zach. That's with an H. And that's on Twitter.
Guess how many followers I've gotten from mentioning my Twitter on the podcast?
26.
One.
Ooh.
From Whining Podcast. So, yeah.
Hey, it's working, guys. These plugs are working.
It gotta be.
You got any plugs?
Oh, yeah. I guess just the same things I always have. Paul and I have a band, PJ Paul and Mary. Google us, like us on Facebook. I got a Twitter, at PJamsWillet, WILLETT, Jams with a Z. That rhymed. Yeah, you can probably Google me and find my Instagram. I'd rather you didn't look at that. That's personal. It's only dick pics.
Oh, it is.
It's not a private Instagram either.
You can find me on the internet.
Nobody
on
asked you.
Twitter. Well, fuck off, man.
Josh, you got any plugs?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You can find me on Twitter, at Joshua T. That's with an R in Joshua. Same thing for Instagram, and the same thing on both. That's it. I have nothing else to plug. Follow me on the internet, please.
Paul?
Yeah, I've got a couple events I'd like to plug.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, in the near future, on November 4th at Real Good Art Studio, there is going to be a Haunted House of Representatives, which I believe all or most of us are going to be involved with here in this podcast in some fashion. It's going to be really fun. Definitely check that out. You can find more information about it on Facebook, November 4th. Second event is the Roast of PJ Willett, which does not have a specific date pinned down, but probably either December 15th or 16th. Also, location to be determined. We're roasting our good friend PJ over here.
That's me. Oh, we could record it.
Oh, we totally should. And maybe we'll put that up here, or maybe not. I don't know.
We do it.
Also, follow me at Krang's Dumb Body on Twitter. That's the Ninja Turtle villain, Dumb Body. On Twitter.
They were
Shredder's dumb body.
Krang.
Oh, Paul, they were out of Smalls, but when I was in Portland, I was going to get you a shirt that had the old Burger King logo on it, and it said Burger Krang, and it had Krang in the burger. But they were out of Smalls, so I couldn't get it.
That sounds like a hilarious t-shirt.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Paul would love this, but they were out.
Oh well.
Yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. Follow the podcast at Whining Podcast on Twitter, and also on SoundCloud. Follow us on SoundCloud, where we upload all of our episodes too.
I just thought of another joke. We could have done #whining. Charlie Sheen 2011. Anyone? Huh?
Okay, in the episode.
Don't tell me what to do.